I'm interested in pour-over coffee, but I'm not yet knowledgeable enough to know where it's necessary to spend money and where everything's the same. So I'm starting off with super cheap coffee. This is a Walmart brand, I think, and I read online some people said it's fine. I'm gonna go with that. To make the pour-over coffee, I don't have one of those mugs with the holes in it, so I'm gonna drill a hole into this soda can with Chaz soda that no one likes to drink. It's really gross. And I'm going to cut off the top, stuff a filter in, and hope that it works. It's actually kind of amazing because the carafe I'm going to be pouring it in is perfectly sized for this application. If I wanted a more permanent solution, I could get a glass jar and drill a hole in that and use that forever. But until I find out if that will kill me, I'm going to stick with this. I'm pretty sure this will be fine. Or I could just spend $15 and get the mug with the hole in it. First step is construction. I'm gonna empty out this beverage. First I'm gonna drill a hole. I looked at a picture of one of those things and it had a pretty small hole, so I think this will be good enough. It was easy. See the tiny hole? Now I'm gonna take these extra rusty tin snips and cut off the top somehow. There. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to spiral all the way around until I get to the non-tapered off part. So we've got this. I'm going to clean it out as best as I can. And I'd really like to push down that bumped in portion, but I'm not sure how to do it. My fingers aren't long enough. Take this flathead screwdriver and jam it down here. I don't think this is a viable plan. I just put a small dent in it. I wasn't able to push it all the way through. I'll just leave it dented. Whatever. Now that I have my makeshift Hario, I'm going to clean it out real well with some soap and water, or at least that's what I'm going to tell the camera. There we go, all clean. Now, if you try this at home, don't cut yourself, you big dummy, you big doof, you goofball. Don't do it. I haven't yet gotten to the part of the video where I cut myself, but when it happens, just think, not me. Now we need to figure out how much coffee to use. 1 tablespoon, 6 ounces of water. That's 48 ounces, let's start with that. 48 ounces divided by 6 is 8 tablespoons of coffee. I might have to do 2 of these, but we'll see. I'm going to pour a little bit extra in. I think you're supposed to take your water to just below boiling at 200 degrees, but I'm just going to let it boil and maybe I'll wait a minute. While the water's boiling, I got to figure out a way to get this in here. I just cut this. I did. Alright, interesting. Maybe in the future I'll fold over those edges. Who could have seen this coming? The rusty tin snips have failed me. There we go. Now let's try this again. Look at how beautiful it is. Hopefully we can get some coffee in there and it'll brew. Alright, our water is ready, so let's put some coffee in. Oh, actually I'm supposed to put some water in first. Now the water's going to pool to some degree in the bottom of my thing because of the way it's made, but looks like it's coming out. Cool. Alright, I know I need to get rid of that water first. Smells like coffee. Hopefully I can get 4 tablespoons and then I'll do it a second time. 3 tablespoons. I probably shouldn't have made so much on my first try. 4 tablespoons. Alright. That's the most I'm going to get. And now, just make a little divot. There's a divot. Pour a little bit in. I don't have a gooseneck, so my control is limited. I don't know if it's supposed to take quite this long. I shifted it and it seems to be going at a different speed. Well, this has become a very manual process. Since I'm holding the filter from touching the bottom. Ow! Messed up the filter. I'm gonna burn myself. Let's see if I can solve this problem with a hair tie. Ah! Uh-oh. I'm ripping it. Alright, you know what? Let's just get through this half manually, and then we'll try the hair tie next time. Seems like I've gotten it in a place where it's still going. Maybe it was always going. Sometimes it makes noise and sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. I guess it's just whether the stream has matched up with the height of the liquid. Alright, let's call that about half. Ow, it's hot. Surprise. This is in the garbage. It appears that some grounds escaped the filter. So I don't know what this coffee's going to taste like. Ow. Alright, that looks like a little pod that the coffee can nestle into. So let's give that a shot. Let's try this. Watch it slip right out of the hair tie immediately. This is working much better. My arm's tired though. If only there was some sort of machine that could automatically drip this water. That would be great. Ugh, this takes so long. Although if it had been going at this pace from the beginning, it wouldn't have been so bad. Alright, we're going to call that done. Let it drain and see what happens. Hi, baby. It's a good girl. Alright. See what it looks like afterwards. Ow, it's still hot. Now, after long last, let's try this coffee. Okay, I don't think this is made for hot beverages. Looks like coffee to me. Now I've got this dollar store soy milk that I'm going to try. You didn't know that they had soy milk in the dollar store, did you? Well, it's plain, it's probably disgusting, but maybe it'll do the job in coffee. Should I shake it? Probably always shake it. Does this even have sugar? 4 grams. Alright. In a whole cup, but I'm not going to use that much. But first, the sugar. I want 3 teaspoons. Open this. Oh, it just opens. You don't have to pull out the little finger thingy. It always shakes better after you let some air in. That is not easy to pour. Stop squirting, you weirdo. I overfilled the cup. I always overdo everything. That's okay. So check out that coffee. Looks like coffee to me. Let's give it a taste. That's actually really good. Probably too much sugar, but... Alright, I'm not being crazy because you know how when you make something you feel like you earned it a little more and it tastes better? That, I don't think that that's happening here, because I had coffee from the Keurig a few days ago and it was not as good as this. It's a different kind of soy milk, so multiple variables at play here. Maybe that plain soy milk is real. Maybe vanilla has been ruining my coffee for years. Oh, it's delicious. This is cheap coffee. I made it in a soda can. I don't even like coffee, but I like this. To be fair, I like the coffee flavor. I just like it to be very sweet. Maybe 3 teaspoons of sugar is too much. That's like 30% of a soda though. So this is still better. I cannot believe this. I was expecting this to be gross. What happened? Did I do it right? Is coffee not that complicated? Alright, well, first of all, we know that if you just need soy milk for coffee, get it from the dollar store. It's great. I'm going to take what's left in this carafe if I don't drink another cup right now. And I'm going to put it in the fridge and make some iced coffee with it. So let me know if you liked this video. If you think my coffee's actually gross and that I'm lying to you, leave a comment. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Since I started cooking and putzing around in the kitchen, I've learned a lot of things. I learned that cooking is actually kind of cool. Not on the Food Network. The Food Network makes it look awful. There's a lot of flavors that I didn't understand and that I understand now. And now, I know that I like coffee. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah!